Okay, good morning guys. This is the Nomad Detailer, Leon Kirby here. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Lexel removing process. So on this RV here, the owner stripped off the silicone and put Lexel on. And as you can see, it bubbled up pretty bad. And not really sure what exactly caused that. I wasn't here for the application process. Um, and then it's also just kind of a mess in a few places or whatever. It got wide and got up on the paint and everything. But anyway, so we've talked about the Acrosolve as far as removing the silicones off the RV. Well, Lexel is an adhesive sealant. So I've discovered, messing around with things, that the Acrosolve does not do a very good job on removing the Lexel. Mineral spirits or anything based in mineral spirits is what you're going to use to remove it. So all I'm going to do is simply grab a spray bottle here, and I'm just going to spray mineral spirits on this. Grab me a towel here and wipe up the excess. Just don't leave it on the paint. And I'm going to let that sit there for a few minutes, and I'm going to start working it. And it's going to start loosening it up and gumming it up. Now it's still very, very difficult to remove the Lexel with this process as well. So when you guys are applying it, make sure that you kind of practice a little bit, and or if you do make a mistake, get it off of there while it's still wet, because I've already started on the other side, and it is very, very difficult to get the Lexel off. It's 3 to 4 times longer than standard silicone to remove this, which is good. It's not good for me having to remove it, but it's good that it's holding that strong and it stays flexible, because that's what we want when we're going down the road. So I still honestly believe Lexel is the answer. And after having to strip an entire rig that's got Lexel on it, I can tell you that it is very strong, durable, and it is going to hold. So I'm gonna put sections in this, and as you can see here, I've got it soaked down. I'm going to start working it. I'm going to pause this, and I'll come back in just a couple minutes after it sits for a few, and I start scraping at it and show you what it looks like. And it's going to have to be sprayed down several times, maybe 4 or 5 times even, to get it down to the surface and get it cleaned up so we can apply a good clean bead to it. So I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, it's been several minutes now, and I want to share with you some tools. I know we talked about in the last video about the hide tool that I use, which is this tool here by Hide. What I found with the Lexel is it will break it. Alright, it will snap off. It's just too strong. It's just very, very, you want something more rigid. So this right here is sold at Lowe's along with a caulking tool. It's pretty strong. This part here, it's nice, sharp, it's strong. You can get in there and you can pull to get it originally started. Then I get these off Amazon. These are plastic razor blades, and just focus on that so you guys can see it. Then I just use a simple blade that I lightly score along the Lexel so the mineral spirits can get down inside of it. So let's go ahead and try this out and see. I'll try and do this with one hand. So I'm going to take the back end of this and I'm going to put it down in there. See if I can do this with one. And it's really in there. Very good. Okay, so now at this point, I really had to put a lot of pressure in there to get it busted up like that. Alright, so now I'm going to spray it once again. And now the mineral spirit's just going to be able to get down in there and start dissolving everything and breaking it up. So I'm going to let that sit for several minutes and move on to another area, and I'll come back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I think we're ready to start working this. As you can see now, it's really dissolving. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my plastic razor blade and I'm going to come in here and just start working it. I'm still putting quite a bit of pressure. That should at least give you an idea now. So it's melting it, it's taking it apart. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop this, and I'll come back and add on a part later when I'm done. But all I'm going to do now is just keep working it with the plastic razor blade and get this down to a very nice clean surface. Then I'm going to clean this very well and prep it for Lexel to be reapplied. A nice pretty bead on there, a smaller bead, much smaller than this. So I'm got to get all of this silicone off that's up on the walls and up on the trim here, and then I'm going to run a small bead right into the corner here. So I'll be back later with a finished product. So guys, just keep in mind Lexel is a great product, but when I say it's on there, it is on there, and just be prepared if you ever have to remove it, that it is a lot of extra work. Alright, talk to you guys later.